A new Marvel Rivals update has gone live. We've got a lot of changes to go through, so let me showcase everything new, including the new balance changes. Let's first start with these balance changes. Perhaps definitely the biggest one is the Thor change. Now, we know that Thor got some changes in the latest season update where he can basically charge his awakening with the hammer throw, right? It was a bit of a controversial change, but overall, he seemed to be doing okay. However, one of the biggest issues with Thor is his awakening state. You get it more often now, but once you're in awakening, or at least before this patch, you were stuck in it, which really limited the versatility of Thor's playstyle. But now, starting today, when you activate the awakening mode, you can end whenever you want to. Now, there does seem to be a short delay. Let's see how long we have to wait before we can disable it. We're going to press it now, and I'm going to try to get out as soon as I can. Very, very quick. So this is going to allow you to get some really, really awesome interactions. For example, I mean, just from the sort of, get-go, you could activate the awakening mode, move up close, and disable it, and then use your up-close attacks. Just really, really interesting. And what I'd like to have a look at quickly is how the cooldown behaves. If we activate it now, make sure this mode is off, no ability cooldown is off. Activate it, cancel it. And now, we just use some kind of Thor Force ability. And okay, so there's still quite a significant delay before it's available. But still, the ability to be able to go like this, right? And then cancel it and still be able to use all of my other abilities. Oh, look, and then we get it again. That's actually really, really interesting. The power of that is quite significant, in my opinion. There have been some other changes. Moon Knight has had a health buff. It's an extra 25 HP, so not massive, but at least it's something. Star-Lord has had a small damage buff for his primary fire. He will now do 65% total damage at 25 meters or more. It was 60, so basically a 10% damage increase from this distance. Up close, Star-Lord is great, and in his ult, he's great. But yeah, longer range, he definitely falls off against, like, Punisher and Hela, so this could be a good change. I feel like he could do with a bit more, though. Like, honestly, long range, he lacks, especially with that long reload. I know that you can use your abilities to reload, but yeah, I'm not sure. What do you think? Storm has received a very small nerf. Her energy cost for her ultimate has increased from 3,100 to 3,400, so 10% increase. Hawkeye and Luna Snow's team up has had a nerf. It's going to do less damage. At minimum, it's going to do 25. It was doing 30, so that's a 5 damage reduction. And as you go further away, that damage will increase. And the maximum damage is now 100. It was 120. So, these long shots all the way from over here are going to do less damage now. I actually missed him. Yeah, I think that's going to be quite a significant change. I think that it was quite a strong ability. Speaking of strong abilities, the Penny Parker Armored Nest, the team-up one, has had a cooldown nerf. It was 20 seconds, it's now 30 seconds. I don't know if that's going to be enough to sort of tamper down this team-up. Penny and Rocket are absolutely dominating this meta, and I think it's just... They definitely need to be toned down a little bit more, but I'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this situation. Is a cooldown nerf really enough? Now, the Jeff and Storm team-up has had a nerf. It now takes 1.5 seconds to devour enemies. It was 1.2 seconds, so the munching time. The munching time it takes is a little bit longer. Right, next up we have the Bubble Pop event. This is a brand new reward track. It has a premium reward track and a free reward track, which means there's stuff to earn for free, including the Future Foundation Human Torch skin, which is quite funny, really, because, I mean, I'm very happy to see it, but in the original Future Foundation, it was Spider-Man. Anyway, pretty cool, actually, really awesome skin. Does it come with an emote to change his color scheme? Have a look. Yes, just like many of the others, you can flip the color scheme around, which is a really cool feature. And then we've got this really funny Jeff the Shark skin, or emote, sorry. Now, what would be really funny is if you activate this emote, it actually gives you the shoes. And then we have a name plate, My Baby and Me. And then you have the premium side of it, Pink Bubble Venom. Yeah, it looks like they're going to do every color under the sea for Venom. I wonder what color will be next. Then we have Tickle Me Pink. Oh, that's quite cool. A bubblegum emote. Okay. Premium. Another costume coin. And then we have an Venom emoji bundle. An actually emote. That's funny. And then a pink bubble spray. So that in total will cost 490 lasses to get these rewards. And there are some basic challenges. 30,000 damage seems to be the first one. Overall, there's some even more rewards here. So we've got a Cold Kiss spray, Future Foundation spray, a nameplate for Johnny. We've seen that one. And then we've got another a Venom emoji bundle kit. That is hilarious. Okay. And a pink bubble nameplate. So that's quite a nice selection of rewards. There's also another Iron Fist skin coming to the game. It's going to drop later today around 8 p.m. UTC time. As you can see on screen, it's not. I think this is going to be an epic skin. Now, as an epic skin, it means it doesn't have different sound effects. And that does also mean he doesn't have a different voice effect, which is a little bit different because we've had the Ultron infected Magneto skin, which did have a different voice effect. So I don't know what your thoughts are on that. I feel like some people don't like the voice effects and some people do. It's a bit of a controversial feature. Depends on how the voice sounds, I suppose. We also have a Moon Knight skin as well. I can see that on screen as well. This is, I think, going to be epic. And it does make sense that it's an epic. We've already had a legendary option for Moon Knight, and I guess they don't want to kind of spoil too many heroes. It's interesting to see that Moon Knight does get quite a lot of skins. You know, he's not really in the meta too much, but I guess his popularity is still there because he's such an easy hero to use. And then, of course, we've got the Marvel Rivals Ignite tournament going on. There are Twitch drops there. Watch for 1 hour, you'll get the Will of Galactus spray. Watch for 2 hours, you'll get the nameplate. You'll get an emote for 4 hours, and 6 hours is the Will of Galacta costume. Yeah, these Twitch skins are usually pretty nice. I will say that this is a longer time scheme. Watch time required than previous drops. But I think it's because they're trying to get people to watch the tournament. It's a little bit different this time round. Now, I'm really curious about the Spider-Man skin. That's the one that I'm the most interested in. This one, obviously, has a couple epics here as well for The Thing and Invisible Woman. And now we've got the Johnny one. And, of course, the Mr. Fantastic one. But yeah, no Spider-Man one. I'm guessing that's going to come fairly soon. My question to you is, going into this update, do you feel like the Marvel Rivals devs are doing enough in terms of bringing out content, new features, and balance changes? Are you enjoying the game? If you are, let me know why. And if you're not, let me know why as well. I'll see you in the comments. Cheerio.